Hi, I'm Matthew Malcolm with California Dairy Magazine, reporting to you from Tulare, where the UC Cooperative Extension held a summer cow comfort seminar for dairy producers. Here, Jennifer Chen from the Department of Animal Science at UC Davis shared her studies and recommendations in preventing heat stress in herds over the summer.
So I'm not just interested in reducing water usage, I'm also interested in looking at the benefits so that I can weigh the costs and benefits against each other. So the first thing I want to talk about is the research I've done on when it's beneficial to use soakers for cows.
So there's two main things I've been looking at. The first is when do cows benefit from being sprayed by soakers? And secondly, how much water to apply. So in terms of when I would intervene by spraying cows with soakers, one thing I like to do is look at their breathing rates, because usually breathing rates start to increase before their body temperature increases. And when body temperature increases, we start to see problems like drops in milk production or reduced fertility. So that's why I like to measure breathing rates. And what I do is I go out in the pen and I look at 10 to 20 high-producing cows and measure their breathing rates. And a cool free application I found for the smartphone is called Thermal Aid, and it was developed by a team at the University of Missouri. So that's available for free, and I think it's a really handy tool. So when I go out and measure the breathing rates, I can get a sense of how the pen is doing as a whole. So when a few cows start to show elevated respiration rates, which is 80 breaths per minute or so or higher, that's when I would start to use soakers, because after that point, more and more cows are going to show those elevated breathing rates. So I'd like to intervene earlier if possible. And in terms of the amount of water to apply, I did a few different studies testing different soaker flow rates. And in several of my studies, I found that when I applied 0.35 gallons per minute, and this is the red soaker nozzle, the TJET TF2, that was more efficient than when I used the higher flow rate, which is the green nozzles, or the TJET TF 7.5. And they were able to cool equally as effectively, but one used a lot less water. So we'd like to do some more research to see if this would hold up under commercial conditions, but it seems pretty promising as an opportunity to use less water.
Thank you, Jennifer. Read all about Jennifer's presentation in the May issue of California Dairy Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.